Over the past several decades, it has become more and more common to hear scholars claim Jesus Christ did not exist. They say that a renegade group of Jews in the first century made him up and created fanciful stories in order to convince people to follow their outcast cause. While discussing the Catholic Church with Father Dave Heaney, a Catholic priest, I received some insight into the question of whether or not Jesus existed.
I'm Father Dave Heaney, and I'm the pastor here at St. Paschal Baylon Catholic Church in Thousand Oaks, California.
Great. Okay.
I've been pastor for 12 years.
Okay, great. And the first question I have for you is, what historical events point to the truth embodied in the Catholic Church? Maybe one or two, just whatever you can think of.
Well, I think there is no Catholic Church if there is no Jesus Christ. And archaeology happens to be a hobby of mine, and I actually go to Israel every year on an archaeological tour. And so what's interesting to us is, what is the archaeological evidence that biblical stories, especially in the New Testament, occurred, and that the person of Jesus actually existed. And I'm happy to say that there is virtually no archaeological dispute that there was a Jesus of Nazareth who was called the Messiah. At those days, Messiah didn't necessarily mean that you were divine. A Messiah could be a political Messiah or a military Messiah. The whole point of a Messiah was that you would get rid of the Romans. That was the whole reason why people were looking for a Messiah, was to answer this problem: how do we get rid of Rome? Because they were a military and political dictatorship. So, but down through the ages, really there's been no dispute that there actually was a physical person named Jesus of Nazareth who was considered a Messiah by a large number of people. Whether he was the Son of God and divine cannot be proven in any way. That's always a matter of faith. So I think the main thing there is that we can very reliably say that this person of Jesus actually existed.